Yellow. Day 9. Day 9, feeling fine. Bit of a tilt here. Tilt it back down there. I don't know. That's better. Quite the lean to this. I hope who's ever waiting there wasn't waiting too long. Oh, Silas, how are you doing, buddy? Good to hear from you, man. Evening to you as well. How have you been? I hope everything's going well. I've returned, he says. Good. I'm glad to see you, man. Yeah, make sure that you pop in. Well, I mean, if time allows, or because I know you said you got a little bit of stuff going on, and but tomorrow is like the Halloween stream for Swan City. Be cool to make your return there on that stream. That'd be amazing. We gotta do Rock and Stone soon. Again, I don't know exactly everything, but I'm glad to see you in here, buddy. Oh, this is just not bright enough at all. I'll show you my amazing pottery skills. Well. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I haven't been watching anybody. Completely disconnected from YouTube, unfortunately. Hey, man. Whatever needs to happen, It's nice to see you, but I'm just excited to see you, really. Why does this keep dimming? Maybe I'll have it playing in the background, but it should be silent. Weird. So excited to see this in action. Yeah. Do I need to change? I mean, the chat's coming up into the wheel a bit. So I did a little party lesson with my girlfriend. Why is this doing just weird stuff, man? Just keep the chat up, please. Yeah, and then there we go. Perfect. Looks good on. Oh, my iPad keeps going dim on me because I have like the chat up big, nice and close to me. Are you live on Vert? I think this is horizontal. Really? So, were you waiting in the stream before the live started? Because I've done this with Ug Chugs before. Where like if I'm waiting for it to start and then it starts, it has it horizontal, but then I'll like leave it and click the video again and then it does it vert. It should be vert though. Because I have my phone vertical. At least I hope. Okay, sweet. Right on. So I did a little pottery lesson with my girlfriend there when I got home from work. This is what I did. She did really well. She pulled a nice vessel, and I'm glad I could walk her through it. But then I was just messing around. I made this little like vase type of thing, and I just wanted to keep it to show stream. I made a little community post about it, but I didn't. Perfect. Nice. No, yeah, I used to do that with Chad's stream all the time because, like, often he posts up on Discord just a minute or two before he goes live, and then I'd be like in the horizontal feed. Sweet, altering the form, yeah, just messing around. I like, it was like hard, kind of just watching someone throw and not being able to, like, not doing it myself, and I was like, I just gotta throw something before dinner. Have you said you were still on the wheel and stuff? So, right, if that's the case, that'd be the best thing to hear. Like, yeah. I mean, it was nice watching you and everything, but you know, everybody needs their time. Stuff happens. Life is hard, man. But yeah, it'd be nice to catch up sometime. Not on the YouTubes. Yeah, I haven't stopped firing. Just happens. Were you done messaging them? Just haven't felt inclined to be on camera. Right on. Fair enough. Fair enough. It is weird, dude. It is weird. Especially because it seemed to be like a bit of a shared space there. So that can get, I think, a little bit tricky to navigate. Garage is all mine. No worries on that front. And yeah, you can see that okay. It's not, I don't know, part of me is like, do I just have my head cut off and show the wheel more? I don't know. I guess it's different because I'm sitting so far back from my every time. I started recording again yesterday. I've been trying truly. It's been very difficult mental situation recently. Tons of factors though. Yeah, man, dude. And you know, like where I'm coming from is that I don't know, man. Like I said in that message, like, I consider you a friend, and it seemed like you were having a lot of fun. But I totally understand that, man. I'm not trying to like be like, yo, you gotta get back at it. But it's always good, man. It's always good to be doing, as long as you're still throwing and stuff. Like that would kind of break my heart a little bit if I heard you were throwing. More views from you. Hey, T2. Welcome in. Can you give me a little rundown on how your wheel operates? Yeah, for sure. So, let's see. I'll actually point you down a little bit. So, it's like a kick wheel. You can see the flywheel going down at the bottom there, around. And I have this pedal, and underneath my butt, there's a motor that has a little drive wheel on it. But that drive wheel is on a bearing, so it doesn't like direct drive it. So as I'm like holding my foot down, yeah, man, welcome in, dude. It's nice to see you. It's not quite, it's not quite Ben Wolf or Ugchunk, but you know, I'm here doing it. Yeah, so if I hold the wheel down, it drives the flywheel, and then when I'm actually like doing stuff to the clay, that drive wheel starts slipping. So then that's when you see me like kick to keep it going. But it's an interesting piece of machinery for sure. Haven't seen anybody using a wheel quite like it, and most people that I have talked to about it haven't really seen it before, which is cool. Is there a belt attached to the motor or just another wheel? Just a wheel, I guess. There, I'll get this back phone down. I'm bad form. I'll get it into a little bit of a thingy here. Right on. I'll wash my hands, and I'll pull you off the tripod, and I'll show it. No, I'll show you now, man. I'll show you now. No problemo. It's not any problem for me, and I'm sure T2 wouldn't mind seeing it. Flip that. Yeah, so literally just like a wheel like that, and you hit the pedal down, and it pushes it down on the wheel. Boom. I'm fine with anything, man. The classic T2. Just chill. Cool as a cucumber. Chill as a chili dog. Oh, well. Yeah, it's a cool little situation, and the motor just goes whatever speed it goes. Like I plug it in, it starts going, and then it's all kind of like that's one of the bigger hurdles I've been facing with this wheel is getting that speed control a little bit better. Actually, boop boop. There you go. Now the world is in order. But yeah, a nice wheel, like as a nice birthday present. So, yeah, it's a cool design, man. And I'm thinking of like ways to kind of transfer it into a treadle, kind of sort of redesign it a little bit, get it into a treadle configuration. Because as much as I like it, it's got its downside, right? But so do treadles. Like it just, as soon as I'm doing anything, it just slows right now. But part of it is it's such a like a hardy wheel. Like I could just use this for the rest of my life, the rest of my pottery days. Yeah, I'm just here. All that matters is that you're having fun. Right on, man. Appreciate that. Oh, he looks good in blue. Think of how mine slows down with input without the motor. I mean, true, dude. Yeah. And then you have to stop and kick, and like the seat position on this is really brilliant. Like it works well with my body, my size, and everything. I can't kick and throw for the life of me. I feel like the seat is doing you no favors. But it's just kind of like a board. Unless you put some cushion on it. Yeah, just a board. I'm considering figuring something out for the cushion aspect because it's it hurts, man. It's not comfortable. My pots are made with tears. That's right. He has no water bucket next to him. He just has a bucket full of tears. I have no clue about pottery, but it looks like you're doing good. Thanks, man. I think I got like the first steps down, and then this is where I start. All the mistakes start happening. So. I've had a lot of really good people giving me good tips. I should really lower the seat. It's just 4 bolts. I get throwing, didn't think of it, but my hands are all clay and do later. Later never comes. Tell me about it, man. Like literally that second time I used this wheel, I was like, yeah, I should put some kind of foam on it or just like I'd get another towel and sit on a towel even. Every time I come out here, I'm like, oh, it's time to stream. Oh no! My spatial awareness is off. Ben Wolf would be mad if he was here. Quick tip. Slowly release. Yeah. No, yeah. There's so many things, man. Like, because I know that, but then whether I do it, it's just a lot of things going on at once, you know. But no, you're absolutely right. And I was literally, because I did a little pottery session with Autumn for first time on the wheel. I mean, my girlfriend. And that I was saying that to her. I was like, yeah, sometimes it's like your hands stick to it, or like it's just you end up leaving like a big divot. And I can't even follow my own advice. I've been doing really narrow cylinders the last two I've thrown, which is kind of cool, but a little too narrow for a fresh cup of joy, you know. It's great, man. Did you take a class? You mentioned a studio. No, that never happened, man. So when I looked into it again, like all the schools in the area, they all stopped mid-October doing the open courses for the public. And then when I went and I told my mom, and then they were all sold out all the way up to when it closes. Like every single one, except for ones that were just a little bit too far for us. But I don't know if you're familiar with Muirhead Pottery. He's been in like Ben Wolf's stream and Ukchuk's stream, but last Friday we did like a video lesson. So I just called him on Messenger and we did a little lesson, and it was awesome. I remember, yeah, he's good stuff. He's a really good guy, and I don't know if you are subbed or not. The mosquitoes again, man. But if not, definitely we're trying to get him to 50 subs so he can do vertical lives. Just for the discoverability, it's kind of like second to none. Really trying to get this narrowed up on the top. Right? I'll post me. Yeah, I'm doing what you want. Right on. Honestly, probably couldn't do that. I'd be expecting it to turn into something perfect. Yeah, man. I don't know. I've given up on that. No, I'm just kidding. But like, really, it's just about repeating the skills, right? Like I've got myself into a bit of a pickle, here, where like I can't hardly even reach in it, and it's really narrow, and it's not quite what I'm looking for. And I got one thick side and one thin side. But that's been happening to me. Oh, that's a little bit better. I opened it up there. If Terminator takes patience, but with anything, spend enough time doing it, you'll be throwing big flower parts like Ben in minutes. Yeah, man. You know, give her like 30 years or so. I guess it's really crazy once you start throwing like this is probably taking me like 20 minutes, right? And he just does a big fire pot in like 5. It's so cool though. So that's where you need combo Japanese throwing sticks. You can make them pretty easy. Is that just like so? Instead of sticking your hands in, you can put a stick in. I'll look into those. See, this is my little secret. If you want it to be perfect, you just cut off the top. There you go. Terminator. Terminator 2. Yeah. I gotta watch this. I'll send you something on Discord. Sweet. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I definitely have a thick spot here on the rim. And when I'm doing that compression, I'm pulling away from center too much. I should have, yeah. I had some pretty good success bringing the wood tool back in after I trimmed that, and then it popped it right off. Yeah, I don't like what's left on the wheel here. But then I just add it this way, scrape it all up. Oops. Oh shoot, I had the wrong name. Tombo is the throwing gauge you would use for repetition throwing it. I'll find what I'm thinking of. Oh, right. You might want Ben in here. I mean, if he comes, it's cool. I mean, yeah. If he comes, that's cool. He could probably be more helpful than me. Oh, pff. He's very helpful, man. But I don't need. It's cool just that you're hanging out, chat. I don't need. Not everyone needs to be, giving tips and stuff. That's not really. If you have any tips, I've had it. It was getting pretty spicy in Ben's chat yesterday, just a little bit. Apparently, he's like, oh, I kind of needed like a mod in there closer to midnight because I guess it was getting a little bit out of control, which I could definitely see. Around midnight. For sure. I don't like I had a little bit of a bump at the bottom there. I didn't compress the base. The bottom. So yeah, Terminator and Terminator 2 are certainly on my list of movies to watch. It took me a lot to admit that I haven't seen them. I think I have seen Terminator like on TV, but I never finished watching it. A little thing. I wish I could have helped him out with that. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't want to speak for him, but you're in there all the time. Yep. This is a classic Joel wall here. Ego. I have short fingers with large palms, so I use them a lot. But I just shove my hand. But now I just shove my hand in them. No. I was like, what? Yeah, too thick. Thick to thin, man. Could have definitely pulled more up. Definitely could have pulled more up. I need to cut in more. I'm using an UgChug stream. That's true. Like, I guess because he started doing more, like that late night stream was a little bit of an anomaly because he's usually doing them in the mid afternoon now. Which then I'm so conflicted because I love watching Ugg Chugs. But then, like, Ben Wolf doesn't have nearly as many mods, so I tend to pop over there, help him out as much as I can. Yeah, I do see you all the time in Ugg Chugs stream. It's hard to keep everyone straight, man. There's hundreds of people now. Just like, you know, just seeing people between the two channels and everything. There you go. I guess that was cylinder 11. I honestly have no clue why I made it here. I'm gonna be so lost with all the people. I'm assuming. I lost the thread on that one, guys. Everyone's YouTube. Oh yeah, man. I mean, he's back into it. Or I mean, do whatever you want, but I feel like easing back into it is probably the best. You know, if I may make one recommendation to start with Swan City, because I know they've been missing on you. You come up like every couple days. It's like, I wonder what he's doing. I hope he's good. They're so nice, man, Nick and Jess. Nick has a pretty nasty can't stay, but go Choco. Silas, yeah. Heck yeah. I've been blessed with the Silas. Thank you for stopping in, man. That was really fun what you did today. I wish, yeah, it sucks that I have to like work and, you know, watch and everything, but that stream battle thing was hilarious. So funny switching back, see whatever, back and forth, see what everyone's saying. Bird is a doll. No, he's not a doll. I made a community post. I put hashtag Bird is not a doll. That needs to be a hashtag. We were just talking about it. That's why my ears were burning. Yeah, man. You're Chucks. Chucks. Just be a little bit more. They say that up in Canada Land? Oh, yeah. I'm hardly in Canada Land. Southern Ontario is hardly Canada Land. So we're just as high as all the northern states. I'm going to hop on the kick wheel with you. Yeah, move your seat down before you get your hands covered in clay and think about it. That's kind of one of those things. I'm way down, basically as high, as north as, or under some northern states. So pretty fun. It's kind of crazy. Ben Wolf was talking about how he would be scared or worried about leaving his garage door open at night. Because usually the one behind me is open. For bears. Black bears. And we don't really have black bears down here. P2 menu mod. Does he hang out all the time? I can see the blue highlight in chat. Yeah. Right on, man. It's a badge of honor. It means you'll be a professional potter in no time. You just gotta give it a shot. Oh. As I say that, I ripped this in half. Let's see if I can try to fix that. Let's not do that again. Not enough water. Too much speed on the wheel. Freaking too much. Too much pressure, too much speed. But back to what we were talking about earlier. I burned myself out between a full-time job and slowly requiring more and more of me to get closer. As I get closer to closing for good. Oh man. That's a hard place to be, dude. That's a hard place to be. So you won't be doing vinyl on the buses anymore? I guess if they're, yeah. And trying to throw fire every day on top of that, all the personal issues arose. I'm ready to get back into it. Heck yeah, buddy. Glad to have you back. I mean, thank you for blessing me with your presence. I really. Because I mean, I'm sure you've caught the drift. I kept messaging you. I just wanted to like touch base. I was getting worried, man. I care about you. I know I'll try my best to actually try to mod. Oh, Uxchess has so many good mods. It's hard to like beat them to it. Yeah, the company that builds the buses is based in Montreal and pulling their factory in the States out. A company that wraps them is also closing because of it. Freaking business, man. Freaking Canadians, eh? Got ahead, Joel. Great to see you again. Silas, hope personal cools off for you. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Chad. I hate that I have to work during your stream, man. And that Ben Wolf guy, the audacity, going live when you were going live. I get stuck in a loop when I'm reading chat too much. Appreciate that, T2. See y'all tomorrow. See ya. Have sweet, sweet dreams. Yes, I need to maintain balance to prevent this. Or at least try in the future. Joe, we gotta meet up and do a big old pit fire when you start keeping them. That'd be amazing, man. So, funnily enough, so I was on Sunday. There was like a free kiln listed in a city about an hour away from me, and I've learned now that I probably could have just taken my vehicle and gone and grabbed it and taken some of the pieces apart and probably managed it on my own. Because there's only like 32 external diameter, 32 inches wide, 34 inches tall. Free! That's right, man. But I was trying to get some people to come and help me because the post was like you need at least 3 people, but I don't know how true that was anymore. But then in mentioning that on Chad's stream, I guess Ben Wolf saw, and then he's really appreciating like the kind of little stuff I've been doing at free the kiln. He's really been appreciating the stuff. But like it's just little things like I try to do it for Chad too. Whenever I hear, people talking about their websites or whatever, I try to throw the link up, that kind of stuff. And I guess like today I was like translating some Spanish stuff for him because there's like Portuguese. There's someone giving him a lot of compliments in Portuguese. And basically he's like, "Oh, you're quick on the way of earning mod of the year." And then he was saying that if he gets like a kiln or a wheel given to him, which he says happens fairly frequently because people know he's a potter, that I'm like the first on the list, and we could like meet halfway up in Syracuse. Probably is really the halfway point, and even if it never happens, it's still a sweet thing for him to say, and I really appreciate just the sentiment of it all. And but it gives a good excuse for me to come down and see you, Sci Guy. And even regardless, I honestly, it'd just be cool to meet up in person. Try and fire some stuff. I think I might start keeping things a little bit sooner than 50 cylinders. I don't know. I've been so adamant about that idea, but don't do nicotine, kids. Especially you, T2. Actually, don't say how old you are, but I think I'm mobile too. We would all meet up or whatever the case may be. That'd be awesome, man. I don't know how far you are from Syracuse. I don't know how to say it. But like regardless, it would honestly be kind of nice, like, and I'm not inviting myself over, but like I'm like I don't even know if I go down to the States if I could like stay somewhere. Because I have plans to. I'm 23. Please no. No, Terminator. Yeah. That was funny when I'm like, I'm 30. You're like, you're 30? Dirty 30. 27. Don't do nicotine, child. No. You just never know. You just never know, man. Sometimes you think, oh, like this person's like be immature and chat, chill, and all that, but then they're like 15, and you're like, what? Right, cool. A bunch of old boys. Well, fuck, not really. Very young men. My uncle used to live in Syracuse. I think it's like 3.5 hours south. I got a room for you, man. Just don't kill us. Yeah, of course. All of this has just been a plot to. I just need to get my fix for murder. You ever stop near my area of Florida? I can definitely show you around. Right on, man. That's around. I've seen you in Swan City stream before, I think. Right? Because they're Florida based. Lakeland, Florida, I believe. Honestly, my geography of the states is becoming. You never know, but doors are open for you, Joe. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It does take a bit of like if it ever happened that I'm making my way down to the States, like it'd be really cool to visit with you, man, and actually like meet one-on-one and all that. And I promise, obviously, that was all jokes. I'm not. I would never wish anybody any harm. I'm a Canadian after all. Yeah, man. sometimes I just get caught up, and this is also surreal. I find. Um, I haven't smoked weed in a month. I love our conversation. I can only imagine in person. I'm sure we'd have a fucking hoot, a freaking hoot. Yeah, it'd be good. But I totally quit smoking weed because it was just fucking with me. And part of turning 30 and all this stuff. I think I had mentioned that whenever we played Rocks a couple times that I was like weaning off. But I did that trip in Temagami, came back and just said, I'm not going to take this out of. I took my bong with me and stuff. And I just left it in there. If you haven't, okay, who am I to be like, don't experiment or anything? It wasn't working for me. It just wasn't something that I wanted to keep doing. And in doing that and getting out here on the wheel and on lives and just getting into something that I've really been enjoying. Like I've been in such a good space in the last, especially 2 weeks. It was tough for the first 2 weeks, but all this leading to very shortly, I'm going to be proposing to a lucky lady. I'm a Christian dude, so I don't smoke or nothing. Right on, man. God bless, dude. Right on. I've been really trying to omit as well. I've been down to a social thing, but nothing stopped me from just. So why haven't I? Yeah, hell yeah, buddy. Woohoo! It's just a matter of time. All the plans are in place. We're going camping on the 18th, so hopefully that could be a plan. There's a bunch of different ideas that I have going on. But yeah, man, I'm so pumped. I've been thinking about it for a long time, and then today I had a bit of a boost. So I was going like, hey, like last year I was like, next year I gotta do this, right? Like we've been together 5 years, and well, coming up to 5 years, I guess. And hey, what's up, Corner Cobalt? Oh, I always do this, man. Corner Clubhouse Cobalt. How are you doing? I'm hoping you're well. Yeah, at least plans on my side, and like we're gonna look at some rings and stuff. Fritz thing. The when and how is the surprise, but I would like her to be able to pick something out that she really likes. Yo, Triple C, that's your name now. Triple C. There you go. I ought to do that more. I'm just sitting here rambling with the wheel turning. I'm not really doing pottery right now. I'm excited. Seeing getting Silas in here. Are you on the wheel now? I know you said you were. You're distracting the shit out of me, man. No, that's so sweet, dude. I'm happy for you. Thank you, man. Yeah. It's just like all of it's kind of come into place where I've been thinking about it, and then, being sober for this long and spending my nights not even considering smoking weed and all that stuff. And if you ever want to talk about anything spiritual with me, I'm always here to talk about the gospel to you. It's not really I was raised in the church, and I don't mean any offense to this, but it's just I'm kind of I'm like agnostic. It's hard for me to pick. I think every religion is super interesting, and I genuinely have like respect for anyone's beliefs. No, trying to find the screwdriver big enough for the train track belts. Dang. Yeah, man, I'm just. Oh, this is what I was saying. And then today, because it's the last day of September, I'm like, I don't have much more time this year. I gotta kind of like get this freaking bike on, show on the road, pedal these pedals, And so then I just started talking ring ideas and stuff with her because it's it's not any huge surprise, but yeah, like I said, the when and how. Okay, back at it. That's fine, but it's kind of my job to help spread the word of God. Oh, right on, man. Like is that your like job, or like as far as your role in your church kind of idea? I mean, anytime you want to toss a little wisdom down, I'm always open ears. I can't, you know, yeah. It's all good here, man. This is an open forum. It's my role as a Christian. Oh, right on. Right on. I feel that, man. I think it was Anglican. It's kind of like I don't even know what the word is anymore. That's what I was baptized in and confirmed in the Anglican church. I don't know. We were never really told to be spreading the word or anything, as far as I remember. But I could be wrong on that. Oh, so it's like a my kind of position is like it's just hard for me to say like, oh yes, like I believe there's a God. It's just like what the image of that looks like. It's just I have no way of saying hello TRX boy. I don't have a big enough screwdriver. Or these are just so crusted with clay over the years. I need one. I need one of those screwdrivers that you hit with a hammer. Gotta do my brakes anyways. It might. Right on. Oh, need that for the rotors. Oh, you just need a beater screwdriver. It's in the Bible, so I follow that. Yeah. I just so when I was doing a bunch of traveling when I was younger, that's when I was really introduced to a bunch of different versions of the Bible, and then also like other religions. Like I was like, I don't even know, 9 when I went to like a foreign country and was learning about like the Sikh faith and Buddhist faith and all that stuff. And I just went like, these people are really happy, and they're doing good stuff. Like they're kind to one another. They're you know very helpful. They're humble, which is all important things, just in general, I believe. I'm from Canada. I'm from Southern Ontario, Canada, the Great White North. But again, all this, I'm not, I hope I'm not like offending you in any way, because it's just, it's just my beliefs. I like having you around, Terminator 2. You drop some really funny jokes, and you're a funny guy. You're a fun guy. It's great. It's white. Not all pain or sharks, though. Yeah, man. I never put that together. Did you just come up with that, or did you hear that somewhere? TRX, man. TRX boy. But, man. It's great. It's white, but not all Canadians are sure. Certainly, I'm stealing that. Yeah. It's pretty hard to offend me, man. I'm munching on peanut butter M&Ms right now. Nice. Right on top. I've had some really rough, I will say, where I'm at. Sometimes it's really not appreciated when you show alternate viewpoints on things. So I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind, but I've seen you around so much, and you're chill. Chill as a chili dog. Cool as a cucumber. Iceman, I had 2 drinkers with. I had a drink or 2. Oh man, that's one word there. You need a. You remember where the space bar is? The lady at dinner just popped in my head. That's awesome, dude. You're a poet. All right. Messing around. Fun. People get really mad nowadays when you have different beats in them, and part of it is like the separation. People just aren't as like communicable, if that's the right word. If I'm using that right. But like I have friends who believe all different things, man, and it's really just the basics that I'm concerned about. Like if your beliefs lead you to like hatred, that's not cool. If your beliefs are, friendly. I love Canada. I love Canada too, man. Well, yes and no. There's things like every place. But yeah, as I was saying, like it's just I think it's because people don't interact as much anymore, or part of it's like the that desire to be around like-minded people. Then you kind of end up in an echo chamber, and then it's just that can get snowball really fast, and kind of get locked into a certain train of thought. And if it's something that's like a kind of destructive, which is like a relative term, it can not be good. What did you drink? Sai? What was it on your freaking? Where were you? You popped in the Swan City stream, and you're like, I've had a couple. Shoot. I can't remember. Yeah, this has been a really good active chat live today. And Eaton, if you're here, don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. Say hi. These guys will only, when they bite, they only take a chunk out of you. They don't take your whole arm. I love talking to people with different beliefs because it expands my understanding of what people believe in. Bingo. Amen to that, dude. Honestly. That's sick. I love that perspective. So I was part of this organization called Children's International Summer Villages. And the entire point of that program, you would travel to other countries and meet kids your age who grew up in different cultures. And the whole thing was teaching you about different cultures. But at the end of the day, we're all humans. And we all deserve respect until certain lines are crossed. That's my personal belief. Like if you're someone who's okay with like murdering and destruction of people's livelihoods and homes and stuff, that's not cool. It's just that kind of thing, man. I don't know. It's too much. I don't want to get too deep into the weeds, but it's good to talk about this stuff sometimes. Oh, brother. This boy's a little sleepy. Okay. Time to do what you guys came here for. The pottery. Bible given explanation of almost all aspects. Oh, I have read the Bible. Like I said, I was raised up in the church. Oh man, 10% battery. I'll try to do this one quick. I certainly have. I've read the Bible. Well, I've read it through at least once when I was in college. And there's a lot of interesting, a lot of good knowledge that's been passed down through that book for sure. I just don't personally. I don't think I would base my beliefs like it's like I'd rather have like and this is personally, man, like an ever changing system rather than adhering to like a one particular. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah. Actually, recently, because I've stopped smoking weed and all that stuff, I think definitely getting back into a more like spiritual place for sure, and trying to focus on that aspect of my life a little bit more. Which is partially why I want to get married. That's a good part of it. I believe it's important. Yeah, thank you for understanding. And I understand you, man. I get it. Like it's good to have a solid foundation of faith and belief, man. It's good. Sometimes I struggle with that, right? Like it's something that I desire a lot. But at the same time, I'm coming to terms with like maybe never finding that like solid, basis of faith, and that's also, it just is, man. It just is. But I do appreciate your perspective. And Silas, if you're still kicking around, next time you come up to Ottawa, I'll let this boy know. Or if Terminator 2, if you're ever up in the country, in Ontario land, let this boy know. Well, as Silas said, just don't murder. Yo, 7 likes. Thank you. I think that's the most likes I've had on a live. Thank y'all. Well, during a live. During a live. I've gotten more after the fact, which is super cool, man. It's cool just to know that people are popping in. Brother. This is the last one of the night, I think. Well, I don't know. It is. It's 8:30. Kill Tony doesn't start till 9. So we'll see how long this one takes me. And honestly, man, I'm fine. Like Kill Tony, I've been watching it every week for like a couple months now. It's a good time. It's comedy, right? So you can't It's not all great. If anyone's not familiar, yeah, it's just like a kind of comedy stand-up show, but random people get drawn in. Like they all sign up. Go ahead and go if you're tired. Your health matters. I don't think I'm that tired. I'm just like, you know what? You know what, man? Make a promise to me. Can you guys do that? If I'm ever out here, you just pop in my live. Say, did you bring your water bottle with you? Because that's a huge freaking issue, man. I come out here, I'll sit out here for a solid hour and a half, 2 hours, no water. It's not good. And I have a bad habit. I work on a stupid little computer now. And I just sit there and I drink coffee, and I drink coffee, and I drink coffee. And I chug water. And it's not good, man. But, it's good to have people holding you accountable. I might actually, I'll pull this one, and then I'll go grab my wall tap. I got it ready, and I just didn't bring it out. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Let's go. Hydration check. And if it's not there, put a F in chat. Forgot to compress my rim. No. I'm still here. Was just throwing myself. Nice. That's what I like to hear, say. What's on the docket tonight? What did you make? An Udu is on my list, dude. I know it's a bigger thing. Once I get the control down. Once I am able to chat and do full cylinder and remember all the steps and everything, then I'm going to start throwing, like this is 2 pounds, so I'll move up to 3 pounds, all that, incrementally increase it. I think I'm a little too dry here. This might not go the way I want it to go here, guys. Stay tuned to watch me rip a freaking vessel in half and then speed up the wheel the entire time I'm doing it. Which is exactly what I don't want to be doing. Hey! You made it! I would say I have so much stuff to fire. I've been saving everything. Good. Heck yeah. Dude. That's a spicy little cylinder here. I have so many secrets recorded. Oh, the anticipation. All right. I'm surprised I got this, like, standing up, man. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Don't rip on me, please. Let's try and get this. Oh, come on, come on. No, 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 no. Oh. Good night, Joel and all. Night, Silas. I believe in the Bible is the absolute truth and is inspired by the Word of God, and based on that, I believe that if you don't, you go to hell. Yeah, and I just don't do absolutes personally, but it was a pleasure, and I hope to talk to everyone later. That's why I push the gospel so hard. Yeah, man, all the power to you. Just know it's kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't say it's falling on deaf ears, but I'm kind of I'm on my own path, I appreciate you saying communicating, sharing what you believe. But if kind of almost if hell is what's in store for me, that's what's in store for me. I have a hard time personally conceptualizing that, like what that looks like, and anyway, I don't want to get too deep in the weeds. I'm just not too much of a believer. But again, man, I understand, man. I just care about you. I care about you too, man. I think care can come in many different forms, and if that's how you express your care for me, I can't help but appreciate it. The cylinder has become a wild beast of its own. It's got quite the warble down there. This friggin' mirror, dog. Huh. It's just dancing. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I ever known. Alrighty. See if I can pull the water out of this. This sucker. I can feel the dryness. Your Highness. I need a sponge on a stick. I need it. Oh no. Okay. Practice removing it, lifting it, cutting it in half, examining the walls. We'll see. Oh, I didn't put a. No. I need to write out a list and post it on the wall beside me of all the stuff I want to do. Because I really like putting that little bevel in it. But nice. I didn't. I want to go soon, Joel. I mean, I'll consider it. No promises. I appreciate you, T2, man. The cup. The fresh cup of Joel. I'm sure my mom would like that too. No, in that probably say it like a joke, but probably that's probably the truth. You know what? I'm quite thrilled with these walls. The base, on the other hand, that's a one paper thin base. Base. It's kind of a base. I didn't compress properly either. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it? Ugh. I might have to just switch the power cord over here. Ugh. I'll switch the power cord and I'll run and grab my water. And if you're still around, T2, then we'll say our adieus. And anyone else in chat? It's weird, man. I got, conflicting info about the who's in here or how many people are in here. Let's see, what am I at? Might have paused the stream. 60%. Seems like a decent spot. Definitely can stay till then. Awesome. Hell yeah, yo. I don't know. I'm like trying to watch what I say now, but you know, you is who you is, I is, and who I is. That didn't make any sense. Okay, I'll be right back. Here it is. The water bottle. My little rope man. My good luck charm. This guy's been with me out in the woods. He's my little fidget toy at work. Keep me grounded. Why is the chat not in sync? The lower back definitely gets affected leaning over so much, but it's worth it. The lean that this tripod is on is. Let's try not to get that too much in the camera. Much better. And it's a little bit more like I'm looking at you. Oh, spaghetti-o. Well, still here, T2. You have a lovely evening. And I'll definitely see you around in the YouTube streets. On the YouTube streets, I guess. In them, on them. If you're gone, hope that you're having a nice, relaxing evening. No, that was awful. I was hardly scented at all. No luck. I hope that it's not doing the thing. Let me leave the stream here. Open it back up. Alright, we're all fine. There was a stream where I had a piece that I was like pretty happy with, and I like, do I keep it or cut it? And everyone was saying keep, but the chats weren't showing up, so I ended up cutting it. Oops. Oh, yeah. One more throw. It's been a pretty successful night. I don't know where I'm getting these tall vessels from, but oh my. Oh, keep that on one. It's actually insane the difference after just a couple cones like that. The clay is just so much nicer. So worth it. I say that, and then there's a bit of a soft spot there. So that's probably where I want that base to be. Yo, what's happening? Going on, Ethan? Getting ready for bedtime, winding down for the evening. I'm trying to do a wider vessel this time. This has been getting pretty narrow. Oh yeah. She's been good. One of my YouTube buddies who's been a little bit just taking a break, really, a little bit MIA, but for the best reasons. Decided to show himself. Joel, you're doing better with each mile. Keep on pushing. Thank you, T2. I appreciate you so much. You're so kind. He decided to grace me with his presence in my stream. It was so good to see him. And yeah, I've done 3 pulls tonight, I believe. 1 ripped apart, 2 successful ones. Lost count. I think I'm at 13. This would be my 14th. I'm trying to get more in a night, and I'm definitely getting like the beginning steps down a little bit. Getting a little smoother with it, which is good. Going a little bit quicker. It's not all about speed. Got like a big bump in this one. Oh, it's kind of coming off. Okay. Interesting. Got a hair in there. Autumn. Air pocket could have been. I think I collected like I was going a little bit too hard, and I just ended up collecting a bunch on my finger there. It just turned out to be like a broken off piece of clay, though, so not the worst. And T2, if you're still here, I think you've been to Swan City Ceramics Lives. They're doing a big, I think I've seen you in there, almost positive. They're doing a big Halloween stream tomorrow, 12 Eastern time. Be there, be square. I'm so pumped for it, man. And I really hope Nick is feeling better. Probably bad back is what I'm hearing. Like as far as the wrapping my hands around it like that. But I don't know. Yeah, there's like a good chunk. Keep lifting that elbow up. I'm making like a super skinny little vessel here. Don't hate it, but ain't no cup. Are you a PlayStation or Xbox guy? I'm a PC gamer usually, and a Switch gamer. We just got the new Zelda Echoes of Wisdom game. Super fun. I might kind of play that as I'm watching Kill Tony tonight. How about you? And I'm not like PC's better than PC's so much better than consoles kind of guy. That's pretty cool. Thanks. Yeah. It is what it is. I have a PC for other reasons, other than gaming. And then I just was like, why not play on this? Oh yeah, what do you play? What do you play on? What games do you play? I'm usually PlayStation, but I've been playing Fallout this whole time. Nice. Right on. I've watched people play Fallout. I've never. Well, I have it on my PC. I've just never played it. What is happening here? No. I think I'm. Oh, it's twisting. Oh no. Womp womp. I'll play tons of different games. That's a good way to be, man. I also play a ton of different games. Well, okay. I used to play a lot more games than I have recently. One of my favorites being Stardew Valley. I'm really into like sim games. But you know, I also like a good multiplayer game like Deep Rock Galactic. I've been playing that with SJM Ceramics there, who ought to be changing his names to Cyramics as soon as he possibly can. But never listen to me. I don't think he's here no more. He did say goodnight. But I often say goodnight, and then I stick around for a while. Usually when I'm on streams, I play a game with the stream player in the background. Nice. Heck yeah. I'm like, depends on the stream I'm watching. Typically, I'm just watching the stream, but then sometimes I'll like, you know, just be living my life. Oh no, the squeak! I apologize. That can't be a fun thing to listen to. Let's see if I grab an older piece here. And get a little magic happening. Keep getting tripped up because I look at the phone. And the last message is, I must run. It was a pleasure, and I hope to talk to everyone later. By Sly. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. I saw that. Noise doesn't really bother me. Okay, good. Ethan pressing the pressing the emotes. Let's get a whole gang in here. We need to boost that interaction. Oops. Okay. Oh. But after this one, yeah. So Kill Tony's starting right now. But the first 10 minutes is usually so. A lot of ads and stuff. So let's see what I can do in 10 minutes here. Hour and a half, solid stream. And thank you for sticking around. I know you're saying you're kind of heading out soon, but I appreciate you. T2. And Etoned. Etoned. Sorry. Wash out there. Nice. It's gonna have lots of air bubbles in it, I think. The noise is something I would like to address. I was thinking about too, like, how could I dampen the sound of the ringing of the wheel, just to make it like if people are stopping in, they're not just like, what the fuck? That sounds awful. Yeah, that chirping. It's wild. It's kind of bugging me, to be honest with you, too. There's like a little pebble in my clay. Never had that happen. Upwards and onwards. Oh no! All right, we'll do a little throw. We'll do a little. Oh, that! Ouch! That pebble or whatever. Yes. Oops. You're right. Actually, this might be a good time. So my girlfriend showed me a little candle holder today. That would be good practice. Try and... Oh, that was an air bubble. Try and throw a little candle holder. I don't really know how to go about it, other than like leaving a little bit in the middle. Oh, this is just flush with air bubbles. Flush with the air bubbles. Oh yeah. It's also a bit of an off night because I didn't end up putting any music on. Alright. Let's try this. So it'll be like that. And then do a little hole in the middle. Thanks, man. Little hole in there. And pinch that up. Get your rim there. Do something like this. That. This over like that. This over like that. I don't know. I'm sure it was like, well, I'm not sure, but by the looks of it, the one that she showed me, it had these like 3 little tiers to it. These little indents put into it. And I'm wondering if it was done in trimming rather than, well, friendly. I don't know. I don't care. This is how I'm doing it. I think it looks pretty cool. Silly mirror. Yeah. I think it does. And then I go and do that too. It's still kind of a neat. But pretty well all the way. Like the base of this is probably not good. There's enough practice you could make a living off that, like electricity that. That'd be really cool. I don't know if that'll ever happen, but whether it does or not, this is a blast. The whole just YouTube, doing YouTube, all the kind of people I've met, the opportunities it's brought. Fucking cool, dude. And I'm sure this is just the beginning. Would have never met you without the tube. Think about that. Sit on that for a minute. I really love doing this, man. So that would be like a total dream. This could all go very wrong. I don't know what I'm doing. I just want to get the water out. I could do good as a streamer too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I'm really like, and I was even talking with Ethan earlier today, the other fella in chat, or I think he's gone now. Looks like potentially that. I don't know if I'll ever like turn super chats or monetization on if I ever reach that goal for that milestone, I guess. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Even if you mess up, you're still doing better each time. Yeah, that's kind of the whole idea right now. Every mistake is feedback, so I can do better on the next go around. And you know, I even day to day sometimes because you know I do CAD for a living, and so it can take a lot of brain power, and I'm just new at it, so I'm learning how to do that. And I've only been at it for just about a year. So I forget some of the things that I learned. But then it really just takes a couple throws, and I'm like, oh, right. I gotta be doing this, gotta be doing that. Cool. I don't know how well that comes across, but I think it's called the fluted rim when you do that. I don't know. It's a little bit of a like if I was gonna keep this, I probably wouldn't have done that. But it's a fun little thing to try. Light a candle. Have you ever tried doing Pottery T2? I actually see you in a lot of Pottery streams, so. I mean, I started watching a lot of Pottery streams without ever trying it or even really thinking I would try it. It's not like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you haven't. But then I also like, yeah. Quick question for you: did you draw your profile picture yourself? I did. Yes, I did. And I kind of removed them now, but I used to do like video game streaming. I haven't tried it. I just find it interesting. Sweet. No, but yeah, I did draw it myself on my iPad. But like I've done drawing for as long as I can remember. Little cartoon guys like that. Oh. A little candle holder. Look at that. Yeah, thank you. But the fun part about it, right? There's this program. The name is escaping me right now. But I drew a bunch of different mouth shapes and blinking eyes, and basically like the program just blinks, like it changes the PNG. It's for PNG tubers. If you look up PNG tubing software, it'll be one of the first ones that comes up. But a bunch of mouths. So as I spoke, the mouth kind of changed, and then thank you. And then so it kind of looked like my little dude was talking because I wasn't really comfortable showing my face. a while ago, but I obviously have gotten over that. I do want to check the rim on this. I'm really happy that the fluting's kind of like, you know, symmetrical or aligned. Just weird. Yeah, super thin. Super thin across the bottom. But that's the first time I've even done like a flat. Your face is beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Thank you, man. I mean, that wasn't really. It wasn't. Because like when I was smoking, man, I got super paranoid. I'm like, they're gonna steal my face, and blah blah blah, deep fakes and all that stuff. But you know what? If that happens, it happens. So there's not literally like, there's cameras everywhere. Anyways, that's beside the point. But so the next time I do that kind of or flattened out look or style, I got to maintain the base thickness there. A little better. Because it got pretty thin on me. I do appreciate the comment though. Ooh. Sometimes I go, my face is too expressive because I can't hold my. Like everybody knows what I'm thinking all the time because I'm always like, or if I'm thinking or not, or I'm not the most stoic individual, but in some ways I am. I do a lot of camping, backcountry, hard work stuff, but I'm not like, I gotta chop wood till I fall over. Made in the image of God. Yeah. Touche. Touche, Terminator 2. I hope it stands up to the hype, though, guys. Like, you and Ben have really been hyping that movie up, and you're not the only ones. There's one of my coworkers talks about it a lot, and I haven't had the heart to tell him this boy's never seen it. Or if I have, it was a long time ago. It's kind of one of those movies, though, you know what the plot is. You know, like a cyborg from the future. But I don't really know what the conflict is. So. But I'll have to bid you adieu, Sir T2. Hey, bid you adieu, Sir T2. It's time for me to start simmering down for the evening. And you enjoy your fallout. And I'll definitely see you around. Probably see you in Ugg trucks. I don't know. It'll be tough because I know. Oh, good night to you as well, Ethan. I know that Swan City will be going live, and they got a big Halloween shenanigans going on, and I'm excited to tune in and see what they got in store. I'm sure that they've made a custom scene on Blender there. I have a feeling that's part of it, and I'm excited to see it. Anyways, go ahead, man. Have a great night. I'll see you in the streams. Probably tune in tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And I don't know. I need to figure out a good way to end. I'll just say peace out. I do this a lot in chat, so I should be like peace out and throw people off. All right, you guys, have a good night. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for being here. Sleep tight.